up, Petway Empire? It's your boy CJ, and today I am back with another video. So, in today's video, I am going to be telling you guys a story about what happened to my grandparents before I got started. Well, before I started school in the I think it was 8th grade. So, wait, yeah, it was 8th grade. So I'm going to be telling you guys a story time, and I'm going to be telling you guys some more announcements. So before I get into all, I'm going to start with the announcements. So I am going to be trying to be posting more like every weekend or whenever I get time on the channel. And I'm posting a lot on my social medias. I'm going to be I'm going to be linking them in the description below. And I have made a new intro, so you guys are going to be seeing my social medias in the intro, and you guys are going to be seeing the intro at the end of this video. Make sure you guys watch this video to the very end. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started, but before we do all of that, make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on post notifications so you can get notified every single time I post a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started with the story. So it was a normal day outside in the country. So I was helping my granddad outside in the field, and he told me to go sit in the car that he had in the field. So I went and I sat in the car. It's been 15 minutes since I've been in the car because the car battery was there. He wanted to make sure that it get a little power. So I went, I sat in the car, and I was thirsty. So I when he came, he was cutting grass outside that day when this happened. So let's see. I had tried to get out of this. Well, he had cut grass over there because it was high, and then he wanted to make sure that it get low. So he came by the car. He cut the grass, and I was ready to get out since he cut the grass because the grass was so high. So when I got out, I felt something stinging me. So I was just like, what was that? And then it just kept poking me. So I just started shaking and trying to see what it was, because I thought it was just like a little something in the car that was fucking with them. So I got out of the car, and then I started running. And then, you guys, when I tell you I was so terrified, like that was the most, like it was a shocking experience for me. So the thing that was poking, it was yellow jacks. They came out the ground. The yellow jacks came out the ground from where my granddaddy cut it because of the heat. So they came out the ground, just started poking me. So I started running in the house, and my granddad just said that the bee was attacking me, and he was trying to make sure that I was okay. So he had said, take me to the emergency room down there, because the emergency room was like an hour away from where they lived. So they took me to the emergency room. I was at my grandparents' house at the time, spending I think it's the weekend down there before I went back to school. And we went to the hospital, and my grandma, my auntie, and my sisters and brothers, they all was with me rushing me to the hospital. My mama was coming from her house down there to the hospital. So when I got there, they made sure that I didn't have any, like, hold on. So they made sure that my temperature wasn't high, that my blood pressure wasn't high, and all that stuff when you first go into the emergency room. So I went to the back, and I waited for the doctor, and he actually said that Benadryl might help. And then he gave me some Benadryl before I left, and the poison was still in my body because of where the stinger was still in my body, and the poison was still inside me. So they gave me the Benadryl before I left the hospital, and then after they gave me the Benadryl, I left the hospital, and I went back to my grandma's house, and I just relaxed and chilled, and Benadryl makes you sleepy. So we just came. My grandma cooked me a nice meal, and I just laid down for the rest of the day because like running from those things, they make me tired. So my body wasn't like it wasn't feeling it at all. Like it just wanted to lay down and rest and just like don't do anything. So yeah, that that right there was the most terrifying situation that I've ever been in. So yeah, I stuck through. Oh, and this is another part of the story. So my mom came. Well, she stayed down there for the rest of the weekend with me and my sister and brother, and then we came back Sunday evening, and then Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday morning. I think it was Tuesday morning. But one of those days, I woke up and all these bumps, they was just like on my arm. All the bumps were just on my arm. So I was just like, what is that? So I had some cream that the doctor prescribed me with, and she told me put it on the affected area where I got stung at. So I put it on my arms, and both of my arms was just like covered in bumps. So I was just trying to figure out what they are. So I put the cream on my arms, and I text my mama, and I said, I don't know what these bumps on my arm is, and I just woke up out of my sleep, and it was just on my arm. So I told her, and she said, come here and look at them. And she basically said that she didn't know what it was. Like the cream that the doctor prescribed me with, I mean, it didn't help at all. So my mama rushed me to the freestanding ER, and they basically told me that I'm allergic to yellow jackets. And they gave me some medicine to take, and now I feel better. Like, well, I'm not basically allergic to them. It's just like if I get bit by one, it just caused me to have a, well, it's basically the same thing. I don't know, but yeah. I woke up. It was just a normal, like, I was virtually schooled in the 8th grade. So it was like I had to miss the second day of school because of this reaction that happened to me. So yeah, and then they just told me that just be careful, and all the stuff that the doctors always tell you. But yeah, that's the story. Like, it's not really like a long story. It's just like a simple story for you guys to hear, and just tell you guys to be careful outside. If you helping your grandparents or anything, just take precautions. Watch out for any type of things that are trying to harm you outside. If you have a pastor or anything, so I'm taking precautions seriously because I don't want to experience being stung by bees ever again. Like, I got stung so many times, I don't even know how many times I got stung. So yeah, that is the story, guys. I hope you guys are, you know, as shocked as I am, because I was so shocked when I got stung, and it was just like, bruh, I don't know. So that's the story, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you can be notified every single time that I post a new video on the Petway Empire. And make sure that you guys follow all of my social medias. They're going to be linked down below. I have 2 new social media pages. I have a new Instagram. It's the fan Petway. It's called, well, the social media is at the Petway Empire on Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow that. It's the fan page for my YouTube channel, and my personal page is official Pretty Boy CJ17 underscore on Instagram. So make sure you guys go follow my social medias, and just make sure you guys show me some love and help me grow my channel and grow my empire with you guys. So I love y'all. Be safe, and COVID is still going around. Make sure you guys wear your mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands, sanitize. take every precaution that it is for COVID. So I love you guys. Stay safe out there from COVID. And the intro is going to start right about now.